There's been a revolution in Haiti. It occurred between 1791 and 1804. And as with most revolutions, people were displaced after the war. And a lot of those people ended up coming to New Orleans in the United States. And they brought with them great food, great music, and to me, possibly most important of all, some very cool architecture. The so-called Shotgun Shack that you see all across New Orleans is a rectangular one-story structure, 12 feet wide, and the rooms are sequential, right? So you come in, you go from, say, the living room to the kitchen to the bedroom to the second bedroom. You have to transverse all of those rooms if you want to go from one side to the other. Now you might be asking, how did the Shotgun Shack get its name? Basically, one theory says that you would be able to stand at the front of the house and shoot a shotgun straight through the back because they were so linear. And you could get them for around $30. Of course, that was in the early 1900s. By the mid to late 1900s, they were considered poor folks' homes, and a lot of them fell into disrepair. But since that time, there's been an upswing as people have customized these cute little residences and put their own individual flavor into them. So let's walk around the neighborhood here in New Orleans and see how people have made these cute little homes their very own. So we're walking around the Uptown district here in New Orleans, and as you can see, some of them get really creative, but they're not all like that. Some of them are just nice, sort of tidy homes, like these guys across the street here. You can imagine back in the day how simple they must have been. I mean, look at this guy. It's got the simple, modest background, but then they added a whole giant house just behind it. Very cool. Must be lovely inside, I'm sure. And these guys, a little closer to the original. Still charming. Look at this guy. The shutters, floor to ceiling. They were one-story structures, but they were very high, so even though they were kind of limited in space, they made up for it in volume, which gave it a nice feel. Look at that lead work and stained glass on those doors. Now that's a double, each one being around 12.5 feet wide. Very cool. All right, there's a beautiful one in the shade over there. Lovely. A lot of these stores here at the corner seem like they were once residential homes. And I think that's a nice thing about New Orleans, is the zoning is such that you can have anything next to anything else. Pretty cool. Here we go, a few more. Looks like some of them were doubles that were later converted into singles. We're here at the corner of Jenna and what's the other street? I don't know. Jenna and Drydays. Let's walk around a bit, see what we find. Got Charlie's Steakhouse right here. A few more beautiful shotguns across the street. It's a bit grand. Very lovely. Now the temperature here in New Orleans is about 96 degrees, so this isn't going to be a hugely long video. Look at this guy. Simple, basic, charming. But I don't know, would you be able to live in a place where you had to enter through the front and walk through every room to get to the back? I guess it would be okay if it was just you. But if you had kids and all that, it might get to be a bit of a chore. Gotta love the shutters, right? And again, you see over there the blending of the craftsman style with the shotgun style. There's a two-story. Now I wonder if that started off as a shotgun, then they just added the second story on, or they built it that way. So what do you think? Would you be able to pull it off? Would you buy a shotgun? Would you renovate a shotgun? Do you think you could live in a shotgun? Let me know in the comments below.